Welcome back to the channel. Liam here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the Gitfos 18-in-1 USB-C powered hub for your computer. Now, for full transparency, this is not a sponsored video. Gitfos did reach out to me and ask me if I'd be interested in reviewing this item, and I agreed, so they sent me the unit for free of charge, but they have no input in what I say, and they do not get to see the video before you, the public. Now, this is my own honest review after using the product for some time, and all opinions are entirely my own. I do like doing reviews of new tech products, as I do get a lot of those questions from viewers asking what I use and what I would recommend for various tasks and for expanded workflows. Now, one of the reasons why I like testing USB hubs is I'm always looking for quality hubs that'll give me the usability I need with my Mac computers and my MacBook Pro, as well as my 13-inch M4 iPad Pro, especially when we travel. So let's go ahead and open the box and see exactly what we get inside. So first we have this outer sleeve box, and then we have the inner white box containing the actual product. So let's go ahead and open this up here to get this flap. There we go. Inside the white box, we have the user manual. Next, we have the actual USB hub, the 18-in-1 hub itself. And next, we pull out the cardboard insert, and underneath that, we have a USB-C to C host cable to plug it into your desktop or laptop or iPad. And finally, we have a 100-watt power cord. So let's go ahead and get the actual unit out. And let me put this away. Okay, so looking at the actual top of the unit, we have, starting on the left-hand side, we have two 5 gigahertz 7.5 watt USB-A ports. Then we have 4 times 5 gigahertz per second USB-A ports. And then finally on the far right, we have a 10 gigabit per second USB-A port as well. Now on the right end of the top, we have two USB-C 10 gigabit per second ports, and then we have two USB-C ports that are power delivery 45 watts maximum apiece. So we'll get to the end. We also on the very top have the power button, which we will get to later on. Now, turning the unit to its backside, we have the power port on the end here for the actual power brick that I showed you a moment ago. We have a USB-C with power delivery up to 100 watts for this delivery port. Then we have the host port to the laptop, which is USB-C as well. We have a 4K at 60 hertz HDMI port. We have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And then on this end, we have micro SD and full-size SD card reader slots as well. Now, the Gitfos hub is made from aluminum, so it's very well made and very durable and will last you for years and years without any worry. The aluminum will also help with heat dissipation, and I also like the silver color as it matches Apple's aesthetic and goes very well with my Mac Mini or my MacBook Pro laptop. With the wedge design, it has a slim profile, so it looks good on your desk, and it does take up a little bit of space, but not a massive amount, which is also very handy. The unit is equipped with rubber anti-slip feet on each pads on each end on the bottom to help keep it in place on your desk so it isn't sliding around all the time. Now, getting back to the power button, it has multiple modes, if you will. If the button is pressed once, it lights up blue, and that means you have charging, data transfer, and HDMI signal all at the same time. If you press again and the light is off, you still have data transfer and charging. And if you press it twice quickly, it turns green. You are using charging only with no HDMI out or data transfer. Now they have a nice yellow sticker here next to the button to remind you of the 3 modes in case you forget. You can just leave the sticker on the unit to remind you. Now, with the large number of USB A and C ports, the Gitfos C1PRO hub will make it easy for anyone to expand their system and have the ability to use a large number of devices at the same time with a single host computer. And it also gives you the ability to use an additional monitor at 4K resolution at 60 Hz, so you can have a dual monitor setup. Now, my only beef with this unit, as well as the last one I reviewed recently, is I wish someone would come out with a 16-in-1 or 18-in-1 hub that is all USB-C and Thunderbolt ports, as over the last few years, I've gotten to the point where all of my devices are USB-C only, which means I have to plug some devices in either using a third-party USB A to C cable, or I have to use a USB A to USB-C adapter in order to be able to plug everything in at once. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this to bash this company. The C1PRO unit is very good and works extremely well. I would just prefer a USB-C Thunderbolt only option for my particular setup. I have been able to find USB-C only hubs with power, but they are usually limited to 5 to 7 ports maximum, and I need a larger one like this model in a USB-C/Thunderbolt only option. Now, let me go ahead and get power to this so I can demonstrate the power buttons, different modes for you, just so that you get a clearer understanding of how they work. Okay, so there you see right now we have the blue light, and if we press it again, the light goes off, so we have data transfer and charging. And then if we press it twice, we have charge only, no data, and no HDMI. So that gives you an idea of how the power button works, just so that you have a better understanding for yourself. And I do like to demonstrate things as much as possible for you guys when you're checking things out. And let me see if I can go ahead and hook something up to this really quick so that I can demonstrate that portion for you. So here you can see I have this small rig photography flashlight plugged into the hub, and it's working perfectly. It's charging just as it should. I have it in the green mode, which is charge only, and it's doing exactly what we would want it to do. So it does work very well. It's very reliable and durable. I do like it very much. And of course, you'd hook up the simple host connector back here directly to your computer so that you could use it integrated with your Mac, laptop, desktop, Windows PC, laptop, desktop, whatever the case may be. With that said, if you would like to pick up one of these units for yourself, you'll be able to find a link down below in the description. And I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe down below and turn on all notifications. And I will see you all again in the next video.